Hi, hello, and welcome everyone. My name is Dishalini Arumugam, and welcome back to Therapy with Chai. This is the space where we sit down, slow things down, and talk about things that we don't normally talk out loud. If you're new here, hi, my name is Disha. You can call me Shah. And if you're not, well, you know how things goes. Before we begin, grab yourself a cup of chai or whatever that you're sipping on, honestly, because this one is quite personal. Let's begin the show.
Therapy with Chai. Therapy with Chai. Spill my guts to the cloud. Hope I don't cry.
I'm gonna be real with you guys. This episode, yeah, it's late. It's not because I was busy, not because life got in the way, but it's late because the feedback got to me. Yes, some comments, some opinions, some people's unsolicited advices, some people telling me what I should do, how I should sound, what kind of content I should make. And for a moment, I let it get into my head. I started overthinking everything. My voice, my message, my purpose, and most importantly, myself. And then I caught myself asking a very simple question. Why am I giving people that much power over me? Why am I shrinking something that is mine, something that I put so much of effort into, just to fit into someone else's expectations? And honestly, why should I give a damn? Because today's episode, it's personal. It's about something I've been struggling with for the longest time. It's honestly the idea that I feel many of us have, or at least some of us have, which is the idea that I am a giver. The person who loves me, the person who tries harder, the one who always shows up even when people don't show up for me. And maybe you feel that way too. Like you're the one putting in so much of effort in your relationships. Like you're the one always checking in, always caring, always sacrificing something. And somewhere along the way, you start telling yourself a story that the world is full of takers and you're just stuck being the giver. But let me challenge that for a second. Just for a second. Give me a moment of your time. What if that's not the full truth? What if the problem isn't that you give too much? What if the problem is why you're giving? What is the purpose you have become such a giver? In other words, or more well-known word is, why did I become a people pleaser? But I used to think, in my full opinion, that giving made me a good person. I've put people before me all the time, in friendship, in relationship, even in work. When I'm studying, when I'm in a group discussion, I've always thought, okay, if I am the giver, they would appreciate me, see me as a good person. But the total opposite happened. I delayed my own goals, my own projects, and along the way, my own voice, telling myself things that it's okay, I'll get to it later. Let me just finish this specific thing first. Then I will do whatever I had my mind into. Or they're asking for help. Let me help them out first. Then I can do whatever that I'm supposed to be doing. I thought that made me selfless. I thought it made me respectable. But if I'm honest, and I believe my mother and father would totally agree, it didn't. It just meant I kept putting myself last. And then I was the one left out. I was the one who felt drained. I was the one who felt empty, unappreciated. And I sit there thinking, why do people always take advantage of me? I used to think, oh, maybe it's because I just run in a different way. Or maybe it's just because my thinking is different than others. Or maybe they are more matured than me. Or maybe I'm too matured for them. But here is the uncomfortable truth that I had to face. No one was stealing from me. No one was forcing me. I was the one who was choosing it. And that's the part no one likes to admit. Sometimes we choose to be the victim or the saint in our own story. We like the idea of being the one who sacrificed, the one who gives more, the one who loves harder because it made us feel important, valuable, needed. But listen carefully to this. When you keep saying, I give more than everyone else, what you're actually saying is, I believe they deserve more than me. I believe my time should be more valuable for them than for myself. I believe in them more than I believe in myself. When you keep pouring into others while neglecting yourself, what you're really saying is they deserve this more than I do. And when you keep giving pieces of yourself without hesitations, without boundaries, what you're saying is, I don't value this part of me enough to keep it for myself. That one really hit me hard because I realized I wasn't just being generous. I was insecure. I was giving because I wanted to be loved. I was giving because I was afraid of losing people. I was giving because somewhere deep down, I didn't think I deserved any of it. So I tried to earn my place in people's lives by being useful, being available, by being everything that they need: a support, a friend, a partner that they can always rely on. But that kind of giving, it's honestly very exhausting because it doesn't come from a full heart. It comes from an empty one. The heart that wants the same from others. You might say, I'm doing all this so that maybe, just maybe, they would do the same for me in that same situation. But you want to know the honest truth? In this world, yes, there is people who would do that exact same for you. But we are in a world where it doesn't work like that. Real generosity comes from overflow, from a place where you already feel whole, where you already feel enough. So when you give, it's not because you need something back. It's because you want it. There's no expectations, no silent resentments, no hidden exhaustions, just giving. And I know switching to that mindset is uncomfortable, especially if you're used to being the giver, especially if your identity is tied to being the one who always shows up. Because the moment you start pulling away, the moment you start choosing yourself, it feels wrong. It feels selfish. It feels like you're letting people down. But the truth, you're not. You're finally showing up for yourself. And here's something I need you to hear. And honestly, I need myself to hear too. You deserve the same love you give. You deserve the same patience you offer others, the same understanding, the same kindness. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to prove it. And you don't have to suffer for it. Because at the end of the day, there's no such thing as loving too much. And there's no such thing as giving too much. But there is such a thing as doing it for the wrong reasons and for the wrong people. So, if you've been feeling drained lately, if you've been feeling like people take advantage of you, if you've been questioning your worth, maybe it's time to ask yourself, am I really giving too much? Or am I just giving myself too little? And maybe, just maybe, if you think you are giving too much to people undeserving, maybe it's time to change that. Take care of yourself. Not later, not when everything else is done, but now, because you matter. And I wish someone had told me this in an earlier period of my life. My name is Tishalni Arumagam, and you're listening to Therapy with Chai. One sip, one topic, one honest conversation. See you guys in the next video with more interesting topics. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and press that bell icon so that you don't miss any upcoming videos. And hopefully I don't post late next time. So bye-bye. Take care of yourself. Cheers.
Therapy with Chai. Therapy with Chai. Spill my guts to the cloud, hope I don't cry.